Well, good morning. It is Friday, August 6th. I'm Danielle Wiggins with your 3 News Now morning update. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me on the WKYC Facebook and YouTube pages. We start with Holly Strano with a check of your weekend forecast. Get ready to blast those ACs.
Danielle, thank you. Friday and heating up. We're definitely noticing a bit of a difference today. In fact, this morning, most of you started off in the 60s as opposed to the 50s we've had through the week. And that is where we should be. Seasonal low is 65 on this day. And as we go hour by hour throughout the afternoon and getting into this evening, we're in the mid to upper 80 range. Definitely more of a mix of clouds and sunshine today, then partly to mostly cloudy skies overnight, and very similar as we start your Saturday. This is the view tomorrow at 5 a.m. and it's a lot milder with mid to upper 60s, around 70. Then notice as we get into tomorrow, later in the day, we'll see some sunshine, and then later in the day, we start to see these little pop-up showers, thunderstorms. This is the view at 3 o'clock, and then again at 7 o'clock in the evening. Not all of you are going to see showers and thunderstorms, so it's nothing to bank on as far as watering the lawn or things like that. And then into Sunday, it's looking like it's going to really start to heat up. 7-day forecast here in just a moment. 87 the high today, and that's warmer than we've been, no question. And then looking ahead, not only warmer, but more humid, mid to upper 80s, as we talked about through the weekend. Just some isolated storm chances in there. 92 on Monday. And yeah, that's going to be another day we could see some pop-up thunderstorms. By Tuesday and the middle of next week, we'll also have partly sunny skies. We're going to stay warm and humid, but we will have a better chance for some scattered showers and storms at that point. Have a really awesome weekend. Danielle, back to you.
Thank you so much, Holly. And we start with coronavirus this morning. Another Northeast Ohio county is in the red, seeing high transmission rates of the virus. Medina County now joins Ashland, Richland, and Erie counties. As for our daily case count in Ohio, our number of new cases is down about 200 from yesterday at 1,969. But the cases are still way above our growing 21-day average. And as the Delta variant of COVID-19 spreads across the United States, more concerns are growing regarding how to keep children safe. One University Hospital's doctor we spoke with, well, she says that children are the most vulnerable as the Delta variant continues to spread. Here in Ohio, 14 pediatric coronavirus cases were reported this weekend. Now, that's according to the Cleveland Clinic. There's no data yet that shows the Delta variant is causing a worse disease in children, but the rising number in cases is raising red flags and concern.
Summer is a very different story for the children. We are seeing children much sicker than we saw during the early days of the pandemic.
And just yesterday, the Ohio Department of Health released guidelines to show schools what to do if a student or staff member has been exposed to COVID-19. It's 13 pages long, and we have it on our website, WKYC.com. And starting in October, all Summa Health employees will be required to get the COVID-19 vaccine. Employees already have to get a flu vaccine, and now their updated policy includes the COVID vaccine. Out of more than 8,000 employees, there are about 2,500 Summa workers who currently are not vaccinated or have not provided proof of vaccination. Summa Health's president and CEO says they felt compelled after recommendations from several medical associations.
In the end, we have a moral obligation to those who are coming into the hospital or the health system for services that they feel that they're being protected, and we've done everything to our fullest extent to make sure they are protected.
Summa Health employees will need to have their second doses by mid-October in order to be fully vaccinated by the October 31st deadline. Earlier this year, several big-name hospital systems, including Metro Health, Cleveland Clinic, and University Hospitals, announced they will not require the vaccine for all employees. Meanwhile, in California, the state's health department is now mandating vaccines for all healthcare workers. This comes as the state sees a surge of COVID-19 cases like many others in the country. The order includes those working in hospitals and nursing home facilities. It does allow for religious and medical exemptions, but those workers will have to wear a mask and get at least one weekly test. And developing news now, a Cleveland police officer has been arrested on federal felony charges. Officer Rowell Dickerson is now suspended without pay pending the outcome of the case. Still no details on the charges this morning. And in baseball news, the Indians announced that they've reached a deal to keep the team at Progressive Field until 2036. We have a look at some of the renderings for the renovations planned for the ballpark. You can see there, very nice. It's a $435 million makeover of Progressive Field. Now, county councils and the city still have to approve the deal after conducting hearings on the issue. To the Browns now, where this Sunday, the Browns will host their annual Orange and Brown practice at First Energy Stadium. The annual scrimmage starts at noon with gates opening at 11. The game is open to fans. Although it is free, you do need a ticket. The city of Cleveland also announced that the west lot of the Muni lot will be open for the scrimmage. Also happening this weekend, the Fest is returning. The annual one-day event will be back this Sunday at a new location. Instead of its typical Wycliffe spot, the Fest will be at the Cleveland Metro Park's Brookside Reservation. If you don't want to go in person, the Fest is still offering online streaming, so you have that option for you, where you can watch all of the performers from home. Okay, it's almost back to school time. Actually, we are in the back-to-school season, and this morning, a new Retail Me Not survey found that back-to-school spending will be up, and more than half will do their shopping in store. 52% say they'll return to stores this year, while 48% plan to do their back-to-school shopping online. The survey found consumers are prepared to spend a little more than $1,300 on a range of products. Parents say they are stressed about finding everything on time, how much it will cost, and doing it safely as the Delta variant spreads. And starting today, well, it's tax-free weekend. Now that means major savings for back-to-school shopping. You can plan to score deals on those essentials such as clothing, shoes, backpacks, and school supplies. You can get the following items tax-free through Sunday: an item of clothing costing $75 or less, a school supplies item priced at $20 or less, and an item of school instructional material costing $20 or less. And get this, you can save a lot of money because shopping for grades kindergarten through 12th, well, it is up 7.5%. Shopping for college students is up 13%. So make sure you take advantage of this weekend. Well, thank you for taking time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories making headlines around Northeast Ohio and beyond. We'll, of course, have the latest on enshrinement activities at the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton and the Olympics. Make sure you continue to check our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout the day. I'm Danielle Wiggins, and I'll see you Monday morning on Go starting at 4:30 a.m. Have a great weekend, everybody.